Buonasera a tutti, or just good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're having this seventh round of the FTRL Performance League and F1, and we're racing in the beautiful track of Monza in Italy. First of all, apologies for the delay. We're having some issues with the PlayStation Network, but they seem to have been resolved by now. So, let's get it started. We're on a lap at the moment with Koi Car. Let's see how he gets on. Very important this first game. It's just a fact of losing or gaining a lot of time. So just right at the start you can make or break your lap time. So he seemed to have gone a bit wide, so I'm not sure if it has cost him too much time. But still a lot of track to recover. Goes into Lesnar's now. Seems to be going alright for Goy. We have Max on provisional pole with 20.4. Oh, go, 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 go. Nobody seems to be beating Max so far. Don't be guard going into his body. I reckon we'll see some accidents over there tonight, as there's the commentator's curse. Saratam. But you still have 30 minutes to cover up, right? So, no worries. Scuba just finished his on the mediums with a 20.7. Goes to the back straight, onto Parabolica. It's one of my favorite corners of the kind, by the way. So fast and so delicate to take. Let's see how it does. Also a P4 at 20.9. It's not too bad from Weskers either. Last one to make his first lap is Cowboy and makes it at 21.4. As AP is the only one starting the lap currently, we will be following him. Goes almost over the track limit. Keeps it in, so there we go. Goes a bit too fast into the chicane. And of course, a bit of time. Go into the second chicane. Even with going wide, he still has a perfect first sector, so will he manage to keep it up for the entire lap? First lap, Lismus is alright, now the second one seems fine too. Almost goes wide. Let's go, here we go. Still okay. But second time, so at the moment Max is still unbeaten, so we're very happy with that. Academy is his own lap as well. Yeah, the terrible week last week, so I think he's hoping for a better one. And he puts in a purple first sector, goes into the gravel a bit. So we will not the best of exits, but there we go, second Turismo. Let's see if he still has purple mid-sector. He does. Still on for provisional ball. Oh, that messes it up at the end of a sky. It's a tricky section, that one. As I said, I reckon there will be some incidents there tonight, as they usually happen. Let's see what Marty does. Back in his beloved Mercedes. Slipstream. Has to go a bit more to the inside where you really want to, but I don't think it's going to affect this thing too much. If it wasn't validated before we stopped without him, but I reckon it wasn't the last couple of corners. Meanwhile, I've missed out. Lennon has taken pole with 3/10, so good luck from him. And we have Max starting his second lap. So let's see if he can get 3 or 4 tenths out of his lap time. Scuba jumps up to third with a 20.5. So good for him, but everybody wants to go faster. What's Max doing? He's on purple in the sector. 2 times up. Just needs to take. Oh, and this took a bit too much curb on the second turn of his car. So that cost him possibly pole position, but still 6 minutes to go, so it shouldn't be too worried. Following car on the grid is Chunky Sport. Bit of gravel, but seems to be alright. But goes way too wide out of the first Lesmo. That's him just going to the pips, mate. Making a lap, make it work. Meanwhile, Oscar lost it coming out of the first chicane. You can't push the throttle too early, otherwise you'll end up like Oscar did. I'm not sure why he's running 3 laps on those softs, but he will have his reasons. I hope he doesn't spin. I should take the blame on me, but as you know, he may take revenge on me on Wednesday, but we'll see. Let's see, Weskers is on the map as well. It's passing Oscar right now. Comes into third. Back to 6th. What's happening? Because his CRS is off. Not sure if he's aware of that. Validated his lap, that's why. Is he also invalidated, or is that a glitch? Because it seemed like some after body CRI was off. Now Trappy takes P2 with 700 seconds of a second difference between him and Lennon. I have to be fast to make another run. No, actually it's alright. So yeah, I guess Casey Bernard is starting his lap now then. So FTRL, puts it on. Okay. Has taken that purple. Sorry for the little pause. Normally it should be better now, Lennon. Let me know in the chat, mate, if it's better now. Oh, and thank you, Oscar. I know you don't mean that. No, I hope you have a good race, mate. If you're showing the pace that you had Wednesday, we will be fine. So, meanwhile, Academies takes a big gamble and just goes for a single run, as he has lost his car on the exit of Scary the last time he tried. So let's see how he does. He should be up the grid in that McLaren, as he has the pace. And the McLaren is a good car overall, so... Alright, cheers buddies. Also Mike is going for his one and only run. Academy's pushing purple in the sector. Takes a bit of advantage of their Force India slipstream. Let's see if it pays off. And yes, people, he does it. 190.6, so that's half a second faster than second position right now. So Catalyst is looking on fire tonight. My fellow Belgian seems to be having some issues with the internet, it seems, or he just took that chicane very, very bad. Seems to be going alright so far. Let's see if he's up on his time. He is 1/10, so that puts him at the moment only one place up. And he hasn't validated his lap, so that's unfortunate for Max, so that's P5 currently for him. CAB has put up the sector as well, so seems to be taking his car alright, very good. The Parabolica takes it perfectly. Just missed out track limits. It goes into P2 with a 90.9. So people are getting faster as usual in the last 3 minutes as the track is heating up. Next in line is Lennon. At least I should say Trappy is going in and takes third place at the moment. Vasquez doesn't seem to improve his time. Mikey didn't finish his lap as well. And Lennon takes back P3, so that leaves Scuba just finished his lap, and he improved a bit, but only like 500ths of a second, so that's not enough for P7. It's an alright spot to start, but it can be a bit chaotic, as we know in Monza at the first chicane. So let's see how everybody brings it. So people, tell me your predictions for this evening. It's quite a tactical race tonight. If you can keep up with someone and stay into slipstream, it can pay you out massively at the end of the race. Tire wear isn't too bad, if I remember well, on this track, so that comes in handy for some people. So, starting grid, fire lap from Academies. Started into second is AP. Filling up the second line is Lennon and Trappy. Fifth and sixth are Casey Bernard and Junkie Sport, so Junkie will be very happy, I guess, with that. Seventh place is Max, followed by Scuba and the Williams. Ninth and 10th are Weskus and Oscar, and followed by Corboy and Tom Duval, and filling up the final row. Was just too late to see that. Cheers, Lennon. I'll need it. So it seems to be sunny, so as is usually is in Italy. I don't think we need to expect rain. Not like last week in Singapore. So Brett goes with it. Cat, Lennon and AP. That's a good one, mate. I think I'm gonna go with that as well. Well, at least Cat for the win. I'm gonna take. I might take Scuba for second. As yeah, let's say Lennon on third. So this should be an easy soft to mediums run. Opposed to the soft to hards as well, but you lose a lot of time with that. And tire wear isn't too bad on this track, so it should be an easy soft to medium. So let's go again with the grid. Yeah, unfortunately, Aaron, it is a bit of a low number tonight, but I reckon we'll get the numbers up again next week. But at Paul, Academies and AP sitting beside them. Lennon and Trappy are filling up the second row. Third row are Casey Bernard and Junkie Sport. Fourth row is Max and Scuba. Fifth row is Weskus and Oscar, followed by the sixth row of Cowboy and Tom Devar, and at the last row we have Koi Carp and Mikey, who hasn't been able to put a time in. Yeah, no worries, Brett. We lost. Sometimes the plane doesn't go with racing, so as you can see, so pit stop should be around lap 11 to 13. Largely depend on the position some people are in, or in the trains they're in, if they lost the tires or not. Remember well from last game, the overcut isn't too bad of an option to take, as it will have a lot of speed at the end of the race. So here we go, that's a terrible camera angle. That's much better. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and here we go. So Scuba has a great start. Oh, and there's Force India on the grass already. Is that? That's Casey Bernard. 2 Assetto is going by side. Very cleanly. And meanwhile, the McLarens are taking advantage of that. They want to get out of that slipstream as fast as possible. Further at the back, Tom Duval just took Junkie Sports. Max gained 2 positions, so that's a better start than his teammates so far. Everything seems to have gone alright. Junkie has gained 4 positions, so he's had a good start. Casey Bernard, did he have any damage? No, he hasn't. Corboy as well. Yes, everybody seems to have no damage, so good start so far. Not sure what happened with Casey Bernard. Maybe was a bit too enthusiastic on the throttle. But I'm happy he made it safely through turn 1. So Academies is leading with almost a 1 second gap already, so Lennon might want to keep pushing to not lose that slipstream. Seems Academies has a bit better pace. Oh, we have a yellow flag at the back. What happened? Junkie Sport had lost the wing. So, not sure if he has had contact with somebody. Casey Bernard lost 2 positions as well, so I reckon they both had contact with each other. Does he has any damage? No, he hasn't. So, yeah, I reckon Junkie has gone into the back of Casey Bernard onto the second chicane. That's the only explanation I can find so far. There's a battle going on between Koi Carp and Koi Boy. But Koi Carp is on the softer tire, so he has that advantage. And DRS is enabled. And Lennon has taken a 3-second penalty, so that won't really help him. And as he doesn't have the slipstream of his teammate for the night anymore, he's under immediate threat of AP. DRS. Oh, but maybe takes 3-second penalty as well. Max goes wide out of his carry. He seems to be forming a 5-car train for P2. Vasquez is just out of slipstream, so that will help him to get closer with him. Scuba is just out of slipstream of Max as well. No. Max goes on the outside, takes the inside right now. Cleanly done, still side by side. But Ferrari's managed to keep a bit of a loft up, I would call it. Bit of a not the cleanest of move of Max, but not much damage done, so let's keep on racing. And Force India of my fellow Belgian is trapped in a AlphaTauri sandwich, so it goes well with the pressure. Meanwhile, the little battle between Trappy and Max has led Scuba to close in on them. So we have a 4-car train for P3. Meanwhile, at the back we have Oscar pretty close to Corboy. Goes on the inside. Seems to be an easy move for Oscar. Casey Benoit is also looking for an opportunity. Goes on the inside, but doesn't manage to take it home. Oh, and loses it. No damage done. So that's alright. So Oscar up to P11. Quite an easy move from him. We have just Mikey, so he's doing a good job on his mediums, keeping up Tom Duval. He's in an alright spot on Mike with those mediums. He has a couple of soft runs behind him, so he just wants to keep that 9th position, or maybe go into 8. You have a good advantage over the people behind him. So keep it up, Mikey. Let's go back at the front. Oh, it's just as we're leaving Mikey, he's just got passed by Koi Carp. Well, got FTRL, so no moves will be made, I reckon. So we have a 3-car terrain and a 4-car terrain so far. Oh. Contact between, who is it? Oh, Mikey. Unfortunately, does he have any damage? Doesn't seem like it. Oh yeah, he's missing a plate. Or not. No, he's fine. No, he's lucky in that way. Normally, Mikey is the man to lose this win pretty easily, but he's keeping it so far. Yeah. Who did he have a collision with? Was it Cowboy? Oscar almost loses it out of his car. Nice catch. And AP gets another 3-second penalty, so that won't help him for the podium. Especially as it's still pretty early in the race. Trappy goes and takes B4 back from Max. Uber is keeping it back at the moment, just following the two guys in front of him. Max is way down in ZRS, so he might want to save a bit and just stay behind Trappy, just to save some ERS. As Trappy has still a lot of ERS left, and he's not moving to use it for the moment. Scuba is down as well. It's 40%, so that's alright, but it's a bit low in my opinion for staying behind those two, so he should be able to save from some ERS. Of course, there are not many turns to get it back, so that might be the case. This is a difficult track to save ERS or ramp it up again. Some maps forming already. Maybe is still behind Lennon, and Kadamis is 2.5 second gap so far, so he's going good. Seems like Lennon and AP are basically on the same pace for now. So he has been dropping out of the DRS zone a few times. Oh, what happened to Chunky's ball? Did he stop? He made a pit stop already. Well, a lot of people are getting penalties right now. Has got one himself, so that makes it even between him and Lennon. So if Lennon somehow managed to keep the gap or close down the gap, he should be able. He is still making a chance for the win, but not if AP keeps on going like that. He's just got an easy pass on him. As well, so Lennon does have a lot still. So AP is not in the best position to defend this at the moment. Of course, there's no hurry for Lennon at this moment. There's still 17 laps to go. A bit further back we still have Trappy, Max and Scuba close to each other. Max seems to be dropping off a little bit, just goes out of the DRS zone. This might mean that Trappy has one to go off. Might want to use rest that it's saving. Schoolboy is too far away to make a move on Max. Casey Bernard is Casey Bernard, second one to pit, and goes on to the mediums. It's getting close between 11 and 8 then. So want to make a move this lap. See if he does. Academys has spit it, so it's a bit early for the softs. But let's see if the undercut works. Lan takes P1 at the moment. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised by Academys. Must be that his tires are wearing off a bit more than the others do. But yeah, maybe it's all his strategy. We'll see. At the moment, there isn't much going on except for the pit stops. So we have Trappy, Screwball, Weskers, and Casey Bernard. And Oscar's going on the hards. That's a bit of a weird choice of Oscar, but okay. So those 6 have pitted. So it's up to the rest. So we only have Lennon AP, Max, Goy, and Tom Duval who are still on the softs. So they might want to pit this lap or maybe next lap. And then it's going in, and APS is copying. Which is a smart move to make. Max is going in as well, as is Koi Carp. So seems to me that the game is a bit optimistic on the tire wear, as it was giving 11 to 13 laps. So let's see where Academys comes out. He did gain some time. He gained about a second. So good move from Academys there. Pitting a lap earlier. Gained him a second. So good from him. But of course he's getting slowed down now by Cowboy, who's on all tires. Then he's making some time now. But Academys takes out Cowboy easy on the straight. We'll be able to again. Cowboy gets penalty. We're in the back. We have There's 11 old tires. I think they might go to lap 16 with those mediums, and then pit. But at the moment, Mike is still going pretty okay. Of course, a bit of a shame of his little crash he had a few laps ago, but seems to be going okay so far. Bit further back there. Scuba. Oh. What's happening at Sector 3? Is that Oscar? Something must have happened to Oscar, as he's out of the race. Fortunately, I can't see it. Maybe he clashed to the wall, coming out of Parabolica, going a bit too far over the edge. If you're coming on the stream, mate, tell us what happened. Lennon is getting the pass on Carboy as well. Oh, but something must have happened between Karamis and Koskar as well, because Karamis just lost a second over Lennon, so he won't be too happy with that. Doesn't seem to have damage, so not too much damage done, but of course it's the second, and in this sport, a second is a lot of time. So Lennon will be motivated to get that gap closing as fast as possible. Seems to be to have built quite a gap of from AP. Something must have happened maybe with AP, as he was right behind Lennon when he was coming out of pits. Ooh, and Karamis has another 3-second penalty, so that means he needs to get a gap of 3 seconds with Lennon. If I'm right, I didn't see Lennon getting any other penalties than his first one in the second or third lap. So this might get interesting, boys. Right. I have a battle with the McLarens for P1. Oh, and Matt is cheering for Goy. Good evening, Matt. Goy isn't doing too bad, he's in 10th so far. Seems to be the only train that we can follow. Corboy is managing to keep in front of the two FTRL so far with those 14-hole lap tires. Not sure. He might want to pit next lap, maybe even this lap already, but that will be a bit risky with the soft tires, I reckon, seeing as how the rest of the grid pitted after 10-11 laps. Oh, Corber goes by, maybe deliberately, as he is going into the pits. Scuba has lost quite some time as well to Trappy. As well did Max. Curious to hear what happened there, because they were really close to each other, so not sure what happened there. So Mikey into 7th at the moment. It's probably going to pit after this lap. There are some gaps. I think you lose about 20 seconds in the pit stop, so if he stops now, that will put him into, yeah, we'll put him into 12th. Chunky has pitted again and gone on the mediums. Has a Corboy. So he's starting on his run on the soft tires, so let's see how many positions he can make up. So he'll be a lot faster than all the people in front of him. There's quite some gaps to take, 3 seconds to Casey, but after that he still has to close down a 3-second penalty again, 3-second gap to Tom as well. So can be a challenge, but it's doable with those softs. Meanwhile, the AlphaTauri's are still. Oh, and AP loses it coming out of the second chicane. Touched the gravel. That's unfortunate, mate. And we got a virtual safety car. That's unlucky, buddy. It's a very difficult point and an easy point to lose your car. So that's a pity for AP. Was going great so far. Oh, Lennon gets a drive-through penalty. No, no. So we're off again. So Lennon will have to pit, or at least drive through the pits in the following 2-3 laps. Oh, and Mikey gets a 5-second penalty of driving to going too hard into the pits. But Lennon has caught up with Academies, so he must have had a great start coming out of the virtual safety car. Yeah, they really are. They really are, Brett. Well, Trappy just has to close down that that gap to 6 seconds, and he's won the race basically. Yeah, Scuba. Look at P3 if he keeps it clean, but he has an angry-looking Belgian behind him. Who doesn't be wanting to give up on that podium as well. Scuba is up for a task as he's in the Williams, and we all know the Force India of this year has as rapid as hell in a straight line. Oh, what happened? Oh, Academy's went off. Oh, oh my God, what happened there? Oh, and almost touches Trappy. Was there contact between him and Lennon? Oh, what a shame for Academies. So Lennon has a bit more time now, but still he will lose about 10 to 15 seconds into the pits for the drive-through, so that puts him in, let's see, yeah, about P5, P6 maybe. Oh, and we got a safety car. What happened? Oh, is it Mikey? It is. Unfortunate. Yeah, coming out of the first Lesmo. He must have lost it onto the gravel. Oh, what a shame, Mikey. Well done, buddy. But that gives Lennon actually a free drive-through penalty. So, that's problem half solved for him. Oh, but he has pitted for the south, so that's a bit odd. Yeah, Scuba is really, if it's talking about someone with a great consistency rate, yeah, we're definitely talking about Scuba. In the races I've seen from him, he doesn't seem to have a lot of penalties in them. So yeah, he's a great driver and has a lead of 25 points at the moment, so he's doing good to take the championship this season. It's quite a big battle for P2, actually. I think it's between about 5 drivers. Let's just take a quick look. So, for P2 we have Casey Bernard, Tom Duval, Wesker, Corboy and Trappy. All 5 fighting for P2. Calvin as well, but he's missing out today, so that won't be too good for his battle for P2. But yeah, basically it's a 5-way battle for P2 in championship. All in a difference of 10 points, so Wesker is in a good position for now, but he's on the mediums with 9 lap pole tires, so he will be an easy target for all the cars behind him who have pitted. He's the only one who didn't pit, but he was a bit further down on the grid, so not too bad of a decision to make. Yeah, he actually could. He actually could take a week off and still win this. But he's in 6th tonight, so quite some people that he needs to pass to make some good points. Max is still pretty high up in the grid as well. He's doing great so far tonight. So yeah, good job from him. Hope he keeps it up. Has some penalties. I don't want to look to the race director, as I want to keep it a bit as a surprise for the end of the race, what happens and what not. But yeah, if I remember well, Lennon only has 3-second penalty, so he wants to make that gap with Trap. Academies has 6-second penalty, so not too sure if he's in a good position right now. But this means that Chunky is back in the race again. So he will be glad with that safety car. So he has managed to catch up at the safety train. So I reckon safety car will come in again at the end of this lap. So, gentlemen, give me your predictions for the last couple of laps. Let's see who wins this. I reckon Lennon is. Lennon, I don't know, because he had a drive-through penalty, so he should have taken that, but he has pitted for the softs as well, so I'm not sure if he just took 5 seconds then of him or not. But yeah, I would go for Trappy to win this. Scuba in 2nd and Max in 3rd. I'm not sure how many penalties he has, but if he keeps it up, this position, he might have good chance. Oh no, actually Lennon might take P3. He only has 3-second penalty, so... And we have the confirmation. Safety car goes in again. Oh, and Corba Go-Kart has an incident with Tom Duval. Hope there were no wings lost with that accident. So let's go back to the front of the grid. So Vasquez is waiting. He's still waiting and puts down the throttle right now. So and off we go again. Ah, there we have it. Lennon just got disqualified. Unfortunate, mate. Thought something was wrong with your drive-through penalty. Everything seems to go alright. Casey had a bit of a slip. First all seems fine. Max goes up into third, so he has had a great restart. Trappy has lost the position, and Karamis has gone into P1 again. So he's looking to make that 6-game gap, but that's gonna be a tough one, and only 4 laps to go. Vasquez is a bit slowing down the grip with his old tires, but Max and Trappy going side by side. Oh, and Karamis got another 3-second penalty, so yeah, that's basically his podium over, I would say. Still a bit of a battle between Trappy and Max, so that was almost contact. Or it was just a bad camera angle. Obama side, Trappy takes speed 3, but that Force India has some straight line speed, and as you can see, Max is able to keep P3 so far. Oh, and Goikart goes. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, and he took out Max as well. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's so unfortunate for Max. He's doing so great. Look if there are any other victims. Oh, Tom DeVal is wing damage as well. Virtual safety car is out. Oh, a lot of... Oh, is that Trappy with damage as well? Oh no. Well, that's... How can I say that? That was a bit of a diagonal of car. I could say it's was a bit of going full guy. But yeah, I reckon a lot of people will be angry with him. So the race is back up. So, but this gives Karamis possibly a good possibility to still win this race if he manages to make a good gap between himself and Vasquez. The rest with wing damage are deciding to still go on, but they will be affected a lot on Ascari. So that's not great news for Trappy. Scuba is alright. So he will be making an easy pass, I reckon, on Trappy. So yeah, a lot of DNFs so far already. 5 out of the 14 drivers. Scuba is waiting. He probably got the pass in here. Or at the following straight. Yes, Trappy will be struggling to get through his car. Yeah, see, that's 3-second penalty again. So that's a bit of a bummer. takes P3. But he's looking good. Oh, sector 3, we have a yellow flag, and that's Max out of the race. It couldn't have much worse for Max at the end of this race. It's going so great tonight. Oh, but Trappy has decided to go on. 2 laps to go, so he has to hold off Casey Bernard for 2 more laps. Has slipstream of Scuba to help him. But of course we still have some penalties. Casey Bernard doesn't have any, so he will take B4 for sure, maybe P3. Stuba passes Vasquez, takes P2. He has second gap between him and Garamis, but Garamis has 9 seconds of penalty, so it's not clear for the win. Everybody is still following. Check out DRS. Everybody is still closely packed, so a bit more difficult to make a move. Caldwell was looking a bit wiggly over there. Very curious to see what the penalty situation will do to this final standings. Yeah, Scuba got out of DRS, or at least West got out of DRS range of Scuba. But he seems to be doing alright. He has managed to keep the 3rd position, so not too bad. From Vasquez on those old tires, so Garamis just crossed the line and wins this race on track, but not with penalty situation. And that was too fast for me to read, but Casey Bernard takes P3, so he will be very happy with that. That will be some good points for him for the battle for P2 in the championship. So well done for those who have survived, I would say. 6 drivers out of the 14 went out, so that's a big DNF rating. But yeah, was a lot of action. Good race to look at. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's take a final look at the finishing grid of this podium celebration. So we have Scuba winning the race and Garamis in P2. Casey Bernard is topping off the podium on P3. P4 we have Weskers, P5 Callboy, P6 Chunky Sport, and P7 Trappy, who has had an unfortunate ending of this race, as some drivers did. P8 we have Tom Duval, P9 we have Max, P10 Goy, 11 we have Lennon, 12 we have Mikey, 13 we have AP, and on the last position we have Oscar. So I would say thank you very much for being with me and watching this race together with me. Tomorrow we have the F1 Division 1 race, and as you all may know, it's a mystery week, so none of the drivers know which track they will be racing until an hour before the race, I reckon. So there's no practice for anybody. So yeah, really curious to see how that works out, as the Div 1 guys are pretty much practicing a lot for the races every week. But yeah, we'll see that tomorrow. So thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to like the video, as that's much appreciated. And I'll see you next week.